What's up everybody, this is DNA Games here, and this is my first launching video for my YouTube channel. Now, I have been having some problems with OBS, and this is my third attempt at making this video without it being a complete disaster and just not looking very good at all. So, third time's a charm, right? So, a little bit about myself. This is going to be my first video, my first try at the whole YouTube scene and everything, and I just thought that it'd be a good place to promote this realm that I'm about to show you in this video that of me and a friend of mine are running. Now, before I get into the video, right, this is our realm that is run by Ryan. His gamertag is RyanMBHD. I will leave his gamertag in the description of the video in case you want to chat with him. Also, I will leave a link to his YouTube channel as well. So, this is our wonderful, amazing Minecraft realm. Now, we've got a city here. It is unnamed. If you would like to give us any kind of ideas or anything for a name, please do so in the comments. Starting area here is the farm. Now, what kind of city would a city be without a farm? I mean, look at this. Wheat for days. We never run out of wheat. We get to the point sometimes where we don't even have to harvest it because we have so much put back in stock. And of course, carrots, potatoes, pumpkins, melons, beetroots. I mean, as if we even use them, but they're there. And 2 sheep that are so desperately guarding our future cocoa bean farm. We have not found a jungle biome yet, so we do not have jungle wood to grow cocoa beans on, and we haven't even found cocoa beans yet. But we do have a spot set up for it for when we get to be able to do so. Now, the barn here is of my design. The farm used to be a whole lot smaller. Like, it used to barely be about where that barn is, up to there, and about around there. That's all it used to be. There wasn't anything over here at all until we expanded, because we got a couple of people to join on, and we needed some more food for everybody. So, but yeah, in the barn there is different chests, all labeled. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. I mean, we just always have so much. The main reason we keep a surplus, by the way, is so that way if anybody comes in and wants to join the realm and they decide that they want to start their own village or their own city outside of the main city here, then we've got a surplus that we can give you to help you do that. But, you know, carrots and, yes, potatoes, because potato is a lot funner to say than potato. Or if you're one of those potato people, then potatoes. Then there was this thing here I did do with this. I put ice in the chest with like the melons and the different meats and stuff. Because I mean, come on, what's a little role play gonna hurt anybody? So yeah, and look, our cocoa bean chest, ever so barren. There's nothing there. We need filling it up. So yeah, and eggs. Look at all those eggs. I really wish they would give us a way to like boil the eggs or fry the eggs or something. I mean, because all they're used for is cake and making more chickens, which I will show you how many chickens I have, because I have a lot of chickens because of having all those eggs. So yeah, let's go on around to where the animals are. We try to keep about 8 or so of every animal. Once we get to 8, that's when we go ahead and kill them down to 2, and then we of course mate them again to produce more, and then once we get back to 8 we kill them again, and so on and so forth. Now, this is our glorious chicken pen. Oh! I mean, look at that. Look at all those chickens. Just want to get in there and, you know, just pet one and just look at them all. So I'm sure anybody else watching this knows about putting hoppers in the ground under chickens for a chicken farm so they can get eggs. And so we're always so full on eggs that you here now lately, I've just been taking all the eggs I get out of those hoppers and just throw them up against the wall, and then boom, you got 1,000,000 chickens. And then once you get 1,000,000 chickens, you kill 1,000,000 chickens, and then boom, you got a lot of chicken. Sounds confusing, but not really. So yeah, that is the farm. Now on to this little area over here. We've got jail cells, right? For those that like to be assholes or griefers or whatever the case may be, we've got a special place for you. We've got the coordinates for each cell marked in a special book, and if you want to be assholes or griefers, then we will have no problems with teleporting you inside and removing your mining privileges so that you cannot get out. It's going to be sort of like our way of like keeping, because people are going to get tired of being stuck in a cell. You know, whether it's for a day or, you know, however we decide to do it. We haven't quite figured out how we're going to do it just yet. But yeah, people will get tired of it, and eventually they'll just quit coming onto the server to the point where we can just ban them anyways, and then we ain't going to have anything to worry about. So there is that. And there is, I forgot to mention this here, a skeleton spawner that is through this way here. Take you onto it. It's a good ways back, and boom, there you have it. Got yourself a little spot where you can sit back and farm me some XP or bones, or maybe even enchanted bows or armor if they spawn with armor. Who knows? So so here, this is the Calm Crossings. This wonderful bridge idea was brought to us by Ryan himself, and we both worked on it and tweaked it together and made it to what it is now, because that wasn't there at first. But when we looked to find a place for another portal, I mean, come on, that was like, it almost like worked out completely perfect, really, because of the way that the bridge was designed. It just fit. So we went ahead and went with it. So yeah, we even put signs up. Let's see here, constructed by Finney, DN Angel, which is myself, and then Ryan there. It was completed October 2nd this year. Named and created by Ryan himself. Now, Finney was another friend of ours that is on the server. He hasn't been on in a while, but he did help a lot with the initial progress that we had here. So we contributed him to that as well. This is the town hall. Now, please close the damn doors. Close the damn doors. We have enough problems as it is with mobs coming in and bothering everybody, so close the doors. It's not that hard. Yeah, so here is our notice board. Anytime there could be like a big project we're working on that we're inviting people to come and help us with that could expand the realm out, or if you decide you want to post up a sign showing that you've got a new city and you're wanting people to come and possibly come and live in that new city of yours, then this would be the place to put it, because this is the spawn point for the world, so any new players would be able to see that there are other places that they would be able to settle in. Another note that I wanted to make: role-playing. It is strongly encouraged, and that's kind of what we want to do with this realm, is we would like players to be able to come in here and role-play, you know, whether that's being a hunter or a smith or a farmer or even a mayor for the new city that you start up, or whatever, you know, the case may be. We want people to it just seems like it'd be a fun idea. So that's what we want this to be. So come in ready to take up a role, whatever it is, and we'll go from there. But so yeah, Ryan is based out in the UK, so they, you know, have I guess that's Great Britain pounds. I guess that's what GBP is. And so he had the idea of going ahead and letting you guys, if you wanted to, donate to, if you enjoy the realm anyways, if you start and you enjoy it, then he wanted to give you guys a way to be able to donate to helping pay for running it and everything like that. So he did say he is fully capable of paying it himself, but it's just a way for you guys to be able to contribute to this community if you decide to be a part of it. So even if you donate a penny, or I guess a pence, or a £1 or whatever it is, and it doesn't quite make it to that 40 a year. He did say that he would just pay the rest, of course. I mean, like I said, he could take care of it himself. But anyways, that's just a way for you guys to contribute if you want to. So yeah, that is the gist of the town hall here. I'll take you to show you the lighthouse though real quick. Now this lighthouse is still a work in progress. It doesn't look too great yet, but I mean, at least it's not utter crap. I'm sure there are way better lighthouses out there, and I don't like that it's not three-dimensional quite yet. It's just all plain, but we're working on it. It'll get better, just like the rest of this place will be. It'll all be nice and smexy. So this is the town square. This is where everything started, right here. I mean, this right here is the inn, and it actually used to be mine and Ryan's houses. His was about this half of it, and then mine was about this half of it. Our houses almost kind of mirrored each other, so it was a perfect place whenever we moved over there to set up an inn. Now, how the inn is going to work is players that first join the server and decide that they would rather like to live here or start a new city or whatever, then you have a guaranteed place to be able to stay. Each room's got a bed, a chest, a crafting bench, and a furnace. So everything that you would need to kind of have a quick little place to set up in until you have the means to get out on your own and figure out yourself a living space. So these are just a couple of houses that a few of our members have built. This one was from my wife, Principessa 1998. This was from the Awesome Maniac, also a good friend of mine. He was one of the first that decided he wanted to go ahead and go start another village. I will show you that later, but he did actually start that village in an actual village. So yeah, so this house is up for grabs. Anybody can come through, tear it down, take it, and keep going with it, or whatever. It's there for you guys to use. This awesome piece of artwork here is from the Ivan 1278. He was another guy that was a friend of Ryan's that came on, and I mean, come on, look at that thing. I mean, I thought I could build some pretty nice things on Minecraft, but that almost made me a little jealous. So jealous that before I made that masterpiece right there that I'll get to in a minute, I had a really shitty looking tower that was so plain and boring right there, and everybody kind of thought that I was getting a little too jealous and I was trying to compete. I wasn't really, but no, let's say I was trying to compete a little bit. But anyways, I ended up not keeping a tower anyway, so that way I stayed separate and special. So there you have it. There's the town square. We've got ourselves a little forge set up right here. Now we usually keep these all full of coal, so that way everybody don't have to use their own resources necessarily right out the gate to have basic needs like, you know, smelting some stone or whatever. But they are all currently empty at this given moment, mainly because we had just got done smelting so much stone and making the bricks needed to build the city wall that of course is still kind of plain and boring looking, but we are still working on it. But yeah, so that took all the coal up that we had, and then some. I mean, we went through stack after stack after stack after stack after stack after stack of stone to get that finished up. So there that is. And now the storage. This is sort of like a general storage setup that is mainly for, you know, say you got a build up of something and you decide you don't really need it, so you come down into here and everything is separated, from all the woods being separated to cobblestone and stone, diorite granite and everything like that, dirt, gravel, sand, all separated. Everything is labeled, and every chest that does not have a label is just a chest that has not been used yet because we haven't had to expand into them yet. So, but if you do expand off into one of these chests like that right there, that needs to be labeled as a dirt chest because this dirt chest is completely full. So So yeah, with all the leveling that we've done to flatten some land out and everything like that, we've come across massive piles of dirt, and so we decided to keep it all instead of throwing it out, because who doesn't need to keep, you know, a stack of dirt on you? I mean, come on, everybody needs a nerd pole every now and then. So yeah, this wonderful area is the Cloud District. Now, it is a work in progress as far as the title goes. I get we're ripping off the name, the Cloud District, but we're gonna change it as soon as we come up with a better name for it. And yeah, so this is where my wonderful masterpiece of a house, and this thing is, no, I'm kidding. Sorry, Ryan. This is Ryan's house, and so my house, in order to get up and through it to it is through command blocks. I have teleportation pads that move up and down throughout the various sections of my house. Now, I'm not gonna be one of those admins that's unfair by having barrier blocks or command blocks and stuff, being able to do things like that for my house and my house only. If you come on and you decide you would like to have something nice like this, or say you decide you want your city to be a castle in the sky, I mean, come on, we welcome that 100%. That would be the most badass thing, especially if you're one of those YouTubers or something that does mega builds and builds amazing structures. By all means, we would love to have you come on here and build a castle in the sky, and we would make a big, beautiful teleportation pad that's just meant to get to your castle or your city in the sky, whatever it may be, and me or Ryan will gladly set that up for you. And all you got to do is go into the town hall, put up a sign with your gamer tag, and let us know what you're needing, and we will try to get with you either through Xbox Live or maybe even the comments on this video. I'll keep checking on them regularly, and we'll go from there. So yeah, go ahead and show you my house. Up we go to the first floor. Not very much. Then again, I didn't want to go too crazy. There's a hole in my floor. I might want to fix that. Just some armor stands, things like that. Just a little bit of decoration. That's all this one really is for. It's kind of like a loft, really. So the second floor is where I do all my crafting. I have crafting benches galore. I have a brain fart galore. No, furnaces. There we go, galore. Chests everywhere. And brain fart again. Brewing stands, that's what those are. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah, so then obviously the third floor is where I sleep. My wonderful sleeping chambers. Yeah, so there's the gist of that. Now this lovely puppy right here, well, I guess it's a sword, not quite a puppy, but this lovely puppy here is a sword of a pair of swords that I did make for me and for Ryan, us being the two admins. Now, his is called Law, mine is called Order. The idea of it was that in order to keep from us having to use our own equipment, our own personal stuff on griefers or assholes or whoever it may be, I decided that we should have our own separate swords meant just for that. So I decided, why not? Let's call them Law and Order. Yeah, I did not think about the show at all when I made those. I'm only just now thinking about that. Lol. So yeah, if people are being assholes or trolling or whatever the case may be, then we will take these and we will use them to deliver swift justice as quick as possible to make sure that the citizens of ... are well taken care of, and make sure that they have a nice and wonderful, lovely day shortly before we ban them. So that's what the idea behind that was. So yep, that's Ryan's house right there. There's a wonderful multi-storied, interesting, unique, dare I say, home. And so yeah, that's just about it. There's the orchard over here. We do have every kind of wood except for jungle. So we will probably try to expand out as soon as we do, but this is what we've got so far. I do ask that if you do come through and chop any trees down for wood, for resources, please replant them. It just gets a little annoying to have to come through and you're expecting to be able to get oak wood, and oh gosh, all the oak trees are gone. So, you know, then you got to replant them away for them to grow. So, I do ask if you use this axe here, the wood chopper. Hey, I've got a sign for it. I haven't named it, but there's a sign for it. If you do use it, please put it back. Please don't take off with it. It's meant for the community to have a means to not have to use their own tools to work this area here. So yeah, please don't run off with it. Over in the farm, in the barn, I also do have an axe that's the slaughter axe that's used for killing the animals, so we don't have to waste our own swords or whatever on killing, you know, our farm animals just for food. So if you do use that, please put it back. We would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, that's the gist of it. That's our realm. If you do wish to join this realm and be a part of our community, by all means, say so in the comment section of this video. I will get with you as soon as I can, and we'll get with Ryan and we'll talk and we'll see how it looks like. We'll make sure you're not going to be an asshole or a griefer or whatever, and we'll get you the link sent to the realm and get you whitelisted so you can get in and start having a good time. So did want to mention real quick too that for everybody that is new, we do give you a shulker box and an ender chest for free right out the gate, mainly because it helps you keep things stored away and locked away from people that want to just go through your house and steal your shit. Well, this way you've got a good means for keeping your stuff secure and keeping people from stealing your stuff. So there you have it. That's the realm. I'll show you this, of course, real quick. These are just various places around the city that is for getting around. It's a fast travel hub. I'll show you just real quick. Like, this is the docks. Obviously the docks aren't built yet, but so there you go. You see how that works. Pretty simple. Won't get into too much detail for that. So now I have said this like 2 or 3 times now, but one more thing. This is the village that we discovered, and that the awesome maniac and my brother as well decided that they would come and use this as their starting point for a new city. So yeah, it looks like one of them has started building a house right here. Haven't quite finished it yet, but I'm assuming they're working on it. So yeah, anyways, this has been Ryan and Dean Angel's realm, and we gladly accept just about anybody. We look forward to having more people join our community so that we can grow and we can have fun and everybody can have a place where they can come and play Minecraft with like-minded people that all want the same thing, to be able to sit back, unwind, especially you fathers out there. I'm a soon-to-be father, by the way. I know what it's like. You need some time. Sit back, chill, play some Minecraft, and that's what we intend. So, this has been DNA Games. Thank you for watching. If you would please like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it a lot. And I will see you in the next video, and until then, keep